So that's how you add signed numbers. But how about to subtract them?
This time, let's learn how to subtract signed numbers. First problem, the recorded hottest temperature in a certain country is 136 degrees Fahrenheit, while the recorded coldest temperature is negative 128 degrees Fahrenheit. What is the difference between the hottest and coldest? This time we're going to use subtraction. And for our given, let's identify. First is 136 degrees Fahrenheit above 0 degrees. It will be represented as positive 136, and negative 128 degrees Fahrenheit below 0 degrees will be represented as negative 128. And our subtraction sentence will be 136 minus negative 128 equals blank. Now let's subtract. So since this is subtraction, we have a few new steps to follow. First, we have to keep it. The first number stays the same, so 136 will still be 136. Next step, we have flip it. So change the subtraction sign to addition. So the subtraction sign will become addition. And that's when the addition rules comes in. So we have to change it. Change the subtrahend to its opposite. So the subtrahend is negative 128 and the opposite is positive 128. So since we're going to use the rules of addition, we will add 136 and 128. So 6 plus 8 is 14, carry 1. 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6. And 1 plus 1 is 2. And the answer is still positive because both have the same signs. This is what you call add the opposite strategy. So our answer is positive 264. Next problem. Metal mercury at a room temperature is liquid. Its melting point is negative 39 degrees Celsius. The freezing point of alcohol is negative 114 degrees Celsius. How much warmer is the freezing point of mercury than the freezing point of alcohol? So again, we will use subtraction as our operation, and the given is negative 39 degrees Celsius. The freezing point of mercury will be represented by negative 39. And the next given is negative 114 degrees Celsius, the freezing point of alcohol, and it will be represented by negative 114. Now, how do we subtract negative 114 minus negative 39 equals blank? How do we subtract the same signed numbers? So, we will still stick to our rule, which is first we keep it. So the first number is always the same, so it's negative 114. Next, we have to flip it. So we will change the subtraction into addition. And last is change it. So the subtrahend will become its opposite. So negative 39 will become positive 39. And now let's subtract. 4 minus 9 cannot be. We will borrow from 1. 1 will become 0 and 4 will become 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. And then 0 minus 3 cannot be, and then 0 will become 10. We will borrow 1 from the next one. So 10 minus 3 is 7. And take note that is not yet the answer because we will use the sign of the number with the greater absolute value. So negative 114 has a greater absolute value than 39. That means we will change 75 into negative 75. We have here a table to illustrate all the rules that you have to follow when you subtract signed integers. So we have positive minus positive, we add the opposite or the KFC as I call it, and then we follow the rules for the addition of signed numbers. If both are negative, we will still add the opposite and then follow the rules for the addition of signed numbers. And if it's positive and negative or vice versa, it will still add the opposite and then follow the rules for the addition of signed numbers. Now let's practice. Negative 55 minus negative 14 equals blank. So negative 55 minus negative 14, we will follow the rules. First is skip it, so negative 55 stays the same, and then flip it. Minus will be plus, and then negative 14 and its opposite is positive 14. And then let's subtract. So negative 55 minus 14, it will have 5 minus 4 is 1, and 5 minus 1 is 4. And now let's use the sign of the number with the greater absolute value, which is 55, and 41 will become negative 41. So the answer is negative 41. Next, Mount Everest's highest peak is 29,028 feet above sea level. The Dead Sea's lowest elevation is 1,312 feet below sea level. What is the difference between these two elevations? So again, we will still subtract, and let's have Mount Everest, which is represented by positive 29,028, and then the Dead Sea is negative 1,312, and let's subtract them. So first, 29,028 is still the same, and then the minus sign will become plus sign, and then the 1,312 will become its opposite, which is positive 1,312, and that we will add. 29,028 plus 1,312 is 30,340. So that means that the difference between the two elevations is 30,340 feet. Now, what is learning without any challenge? This time it's your turn to show what you have learned in our video lesson, and you can comment down your solutions so that I could interact with it. And I really do hope that you have learned something. Now, you may take a screenshot of the following so that you may have your own copy. And then after you're done answering, you can comment it down below so that we could interact with each other and we can discuss our answers.
Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed learning about signed numbers, its addition, and subtraction. If you'd like more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the notification button, and comment some more questions, and you can even contact me on the description down below. Thank you, and we'll see you again next time. Bye!